Today, we stand on the precipice of Holy Week. After this point, our journey with Jesus to his crucifixion and resurrection takes on a quick pace over the next 7 days. So where has the church, in her wisdom, pointed our attention in this 11th hour through the readings on this penultimate Saturday? In the Old Testament text from Ezekiel, the Psalm from Jeremiah, and the Gospel of John, the common word we read is nation. The Lord speaks through Ezekiel, saying that he will gather the people into one nation. Jeremiah proclaims that God will guard that nation as a shepherd guides his flock. And in John's Gospel, we hear how the high priest Caiaphas condemns Jesus to die so that the whole nation may not be led astray, while completely misunderstanding the needs of his people. So what the prophets understood and what the chief priests did not was that a nation's politics must be rooted in peace, care, and community, not power, not fear, or mistrust. Saints Paul VI and John Paul II called this a civilization of love, and Pope Francis called it political love, resulting in a better kind of politics at the service of the common good. The gospel today offers us a successive series of incidents where fear, mistrust, and toxic power dynamics compound one another. You see, the people were afraid of Jesus' power over death that he exhibited in raising up Lazarus, so they stoked the fear among the Pharisees, who in turn went to the Sanhedrin to cause an even bigger stir. This then prompted Caiaphas to exert his own power to regain a sense of control over the situation. One thing led to the other, as things often do in our world. The politics of power, fear, and mistrust are a vicious cycle. In the last verses of today's gospel, there is speculation that Jesus, who at that point no longer walked about in public, was responding out of fear. And then we are given the cliffhanger that leads us into Holy Week. The people ask if Jesus will actually come to the Passover, or if he too will succumb to fear and mistrust of the political authorities of his day. The church, in her wisdom, wants us to linger on that question for just a moment. Now, sure, we know the answer. He definitely shows up. We know the story that follows. Jesus will respond to the toxic displays of Sanhedrin and Roman power, as well as the fears and mistrust among them. Jesus will establish his civilization of love, in particular on Holy Thursday, with the gift of the Eucharist to unite us and a mandatum of selfless service to guide us. All week, we will witness the Lord's defiant acts of courage, care, and peace. Yet today, we get to linger on that question because it's being asked of us too. Will we show up? Will we walk the way of the cross in defiant hope and in acts of courage, care, or peace? Will we build up a nation of fear, or will we work toward a civilization of love? May all these questions and your responses guide you as you step into this holiest of weeks.